Hi guys, we're from DPM and we're about to show you our newest level from our game rozosho.
Level 9.
Yes, the swamp.
So the first thing the player will start at is a small dense spot. What you will see is a small cavern-like opening here which the player wants to go to but he can't, so he has to look at another way. So we just walk past this small part over here, go beneath this, and you can immediately see we are underground. So we just left the cell of the prison and immediately you're fallen down. So where are you right now? Well, you're underground, but why are there trees underground? So the first part of our cell, of our map actually, is a bit of platforming. But the first thing you'll notice is that once you want a platform, this whole platform falls down. So the player's gotta find another innovative way to go to the other side. So the first thing you'll notice is we actually added some vines which are pretty saturated to the level, so the player immediately knows, hey, vines, you might actually be able to climb up there like you just saw. But we actually have nothing over there, so where should we go? And that's where this little bright part of the cavern just lights up and shows the way where to go. And what you'll see is you're up here watching at the trees, more vines, so it actually seems pretty logical to go up, because in a cavern up always means to the outside.
Yes, moving on to the second cell. Well, tell a little bit about it.
So what we wanted to happen was that when the player reaches out of this cavern part, this very dense spot, you just walk up to this very large open area, which shows that you are actually in a immense swamp. It can actually grow immense trees as well. To add some atmosphere, we added some of the fireflies, which you can see over here. The lighting actually is kind of bright, so you can look far away, but it seems dark as well, but you just don't know. It's a very weird atmosphere which feels unreal. It's not earthly. So you'll notice these cocoon-like beings, which we don't know what it is. I mean, we can speculate. I mean, we have dead soldiers here, which shows that the humans have been here. But why are they dead?
Better grab your guns for later.
Why are these cocoons like dropping this yellow weird stuff? Well, that's actually because these cocoons, as you can see, they're kind of human shaped and they're human sized as well. So what happens is that the whole origin story about these zombies is that the plants make them, and as you can see they start to grow. So a human just actually gets taken up by a tree, and then it starts to become a cocoon, and the cocoon transforms into a zombie. And as you can see as well, there are trees growing around here. You know, they've broken through all these parts of ground, and it seems like the swamp is kind of new, because it doesn't feel that dense, you know. There are trees placed there, but it's all like, why are these trees like here, you know? Have the humans made them? That's the whole question. So to lead the player through the map, we used the more denser locations, such as this one, which just really catches the eye. Has a lot of fireflies, you know, has a certain build that just looks like, you know, the player should go there. So you can actually just run up there, go past it, and you're done. Again, with a dead soldier, dead zombies. These are the first zombies you can actually see, so now the player knows, oh shit, I am on Mars and there are zombies here. So this is when the player actually might start thinking about these cocoons as maybe just some lighting object, or maybe actually something else.
Which is the end of cell 2.
And now we go on to cell 3.
Yes, containing the terraformer. In a minute we'll have a look at it.
So actually this third cell of this level actually isn't the final one. We want the player to go back to cell 2.
So at first there are no zombies here. Those will come later, after you grab a keycard which you need to exit the level.
So as you can see, this is actually, we call this the terraforming device. Over here, actually in this big cavern part upstairs, there is a door leading to a certain air duct,
yes,
which leads the air upstairs.
Yes, so it actually makes Mars livable, so that people can live here on Mars. But because of the terraformer.
So this actually is the device where humans came down from.
For
Looks like you need a
maintenance
key
or-
card for this to work.
Well, yes, when they build it.
As the human just said, or the player, you need a key card over here. So the most logical way actually is to move on.
Yes. So we'll be moving on back to cell 3 to find the keycard and bring the keycard back here so we can exit the level.
So what happens is you go from this dense small location, which is just running forward, you go to cell 2. As you might have noticed, if you play this cell yourself, when you are in cell 2 there's actually no way to cell 3 besides the other one we just did. That's because from this cell you'll actually just fall down to cell 2 and you won't be able to go to cell 3 without going back the same way you came from. But there's a little change we made and you'll see that later on. So what happens is here we can make very clear that this swamp, you know, actually everything has been falling down, it's being destroyed. Nobody is upkeeping the swamp, you know, no humans are making it usable. So why not? Well, that's actually where
Looks like the key card should be nearby.
the next part comes in. So you can grab food here from a dead soldier. Soldiers have been living here and they
Looks like the key card should be nearby.
And as you grab the key card you'll understand why, because once we go back there will actually from the cocoons have been a lot of zombies and we have only a limited amount of bullets, so we need to move on without using those zombies, well, without killing them. Moving past these zombies we'll run right back to cell 3 again, back to the dead zombies. You know, the whole dance part. As you just saw, there have been a lot of zombies in cell 2, so it would be logical to have them in cell 3 activated right now as well, which goes down to well, the player having to go back to that door because we've got the keycard right now, which is the most logical solution. So the next part is actually quite difficult because we need to headshot all the zombies. And it would have been useful to get the sword right now, so we're just running past him. If all three